Okay, so this is the test correction for the second ellipse test we done here in 2020. Alright, if you have the 3D graphic that shows a water jug and the handle of the jug is a semi-ellipse, you're given the location of the focal points and the point P on the curve. Determine the length of the major and minor axes and draw the curve. Right. When you have the focal points and the point on the curve, this is how you approach it. F1 to P and P to F2, they are the length of the major axis together. Those two lines added together are the length of the major axis. So I'm just going to draw a line. It can be anywhere on the sheet that you draw in your construction. And I'm going to take my compass and I'm going to mark F1 to P and P to F2 on that line. So I'm taking the length of F1 to P and I'm marking it on the line. P to F2. Here's F2. So that's the length of the major axis. Now, if you want to get half of that, you're going to have to bisect it. So I'm going to take my compass, put it to the end, set it to any radius, and swing from both sides. So my compass there isn't long enough. I'll just set it again. There we go. So once you've it bisected, you've got the major axis, or half the major diameter there, so the major radius. And then we can draw in our major circle. Right. Now, if you want to get the minor circle, you have a point on the curve, so you could draw a parallel to the minor axis back, join back to the center point and then go parallel to the major axis. Could do that. I just think the easiest way is when you have the focals, take half the major, when you have the major diameter and the focals, take half the major and swing from the focal points. I just think that's the easiest. Right. There I have what you call it, my minor circle. Now I could divide that into 60-30, okay, so I can go parallel to the major axis. Okay, I won't have room with my visualizer there that side, so this is just another way with your compass. Now then we can pick up the pace. and then you can freehand sketch the curve in. So I'm just going to pause that, and then we have that done. Okay, and the next one here is the same concept, and obviously in a test that makes it difficult for you, because if you don't know the first one you're going to be stuck on the next one. So we're going to join, it's the same idea, F1 to P, okay, P is a point on the curve, and P to F1, okay, is the length of the major circle. So I can draw a line there anywhere I want, or some teachers get their students to do it on this. I'm going to take F1 to P, P to F2. So that's the length of the major circle. Now I'm going to bisect that line. Now, so that's the same as joining it to crisscross up at the top. Now, that's half the major circle. So there. So I'll just go around there and I'll do that again. So I took half the major half the major diameter, drew the circle in. Now I have half the major radius. I'm going to swing from the focals to find the minor. Then you can do your 60-30. And then we can draw on the ellipse. Okay, and then we can freehand sketch the points in. Okay, so that's off there. I'm going to fix that. Okay, and then to finish that, the logo. Commonly students forget to finish the logo, to finish it. There we go. And then next one, parabola. Okay, so those letters are in the wrong place. This is B, C, D. So we have to do this in a parabola. Now, for short questions, you have to divide the line equally. You can't just measure this and say it's 60, and say I'll split it up into 4. You have to divide the lines equally, because you can only split them up. We'll say AC, right? Yeah, it's nearly 60 on the sheet, but even if the line was fully 60 long, if it's a short question, you have to divide it into equal parts, unless you're told specifically 60. So we'll draw a line at any acute angle. What am I going to divide it up into? I'm going to divide it up into 4. I'm marking to draw our lines parallel. Four parts. Line at any acute angle. 4 parts. There, these ones, the ones on the edge perpendicular to the axis go parallel to the axis, and then on the line parallel to the axis they go to the vertex. Vertex all. Now, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So 1 touches 1, 2 touches 2, 3 touches 3. And then you can mirror them across. You can mirror them across. and then you can sketch them in. And then I'll finish that off. Right, that's done. Okay, so we'll do the question 4 now. Okay, then we have to draw a tangent from a point T. So this is the tangent from a point outside the curve. So I need to find my focal points. So I'm going to take half the major, swing from the top of the minor. So I have that. Now, that's the focal points. Now what I need to do is from the start point to the tangent, I need to bring the nib to the nearest focal and swing an arc. Okay, then I need to take the length of the ellipse and swing from the furthest focal. And then the point of intersection joined to the furthest focal. Now, that's the point of contact. Ooh, you fecker. So, there's the tangent. Now, a lot of students, I'll just add to that, that is the question done, to be clear, that's the question done. A lot of students, when they see this question, they guess where it is, they guess where the point of contact is, and they go F1 to P to F2, and they bisect the angle. To draw on the tangent, like the first scene, you can only do that when you're given point P, when you're only told point P. Now, last question. So this is, you have the major axis V1 and V2. A lot of students think this is mistake this to be F1 and F2. So this is a scenario where you have the major diameter and the point on the curve. So what we need to do is draw in the major circle. Okay, so we're going to bisect the line. Now, there's the major circle. Okay, right. From A, this is a point in the ellipse, so I go parallel to the minor axis, that axis there, back to the what you call it major circle, and then join back to the center. A lot of students think that this line has to be at 30 degrees or 60 degrees. It doesn't. Then from A, I'm going to go parallel to the major axis until it intersects. That's a point in the minor circle. And we can do our 60-30 divisions. That just happens to be at 30 degrees. It doesn't have to be. And that was just pure random, as I just picked that point in the question. Now, don't have enough room with my set square there where my visualizer is on the sheet to do my second 60-degree line. So really what I can do is just over here and join it back up. And then guys, you know what to do from here. And then we'll freehand sketch that curve in. And there we go. Cheers, thank you, bye bye.